Hi, my name is Stuart, and this is our fourth daily podcast from Holy Trinity Claygate. Currently, I'm in isolation with my lovely wife, Claire and Beth and Rob, our two grown-up children here in Claygate. Because Rob came down with a fever, cough and headache and tight chest some 10 days ago. This has lasted for about 5 days, and although he's still very tired, thankfully he's now getting much better. So Claire, Beth and I are all trying to carry on working from home in separate parts of the house. So however you are, whatever situation you're in today, I want you to know a promise that Jesus made right at the end of Matthew's Gospel. He said, "And surely I am with you to the end of the age." With his promise ringing in our ears, I want to turn to just the first part of the reading that was our set Old Testament reading in today's Church of England calendar. The reading is from Exodus chapter 4. The story so far is that the Jewish people are trapped in Egypt in slavery by Pharaoh, and they are being grossly mistreated and they are suffering. But God has heard their call and had called Moses out into the wilderness to instruct him on his rescue plan for his people. So we pick up the story in chapter 4, verse 27, when God tells Aaron, Moses' brother, to go out to Moses in the wilderness. And I'm reading from the Message translation of the Bible. God spoke to Aaron, "Go and meet Moses in the wilderness." He went and met him at the mountain of God and kissed him. Moses told Aaron the message that God had sent him to speak and the wonders he had commanded him to do. So Moses and Aaron proceeded to round up all the leaders of Israel. Aaron told them everything that God had told Moses and demonstrated the wonders before the people. And the people trusted and listened, believing that God was concerned with what was going on with the Israelites and knew all their afflictions. They bowed low and they worshipped. Well, I love the way Scripture, that is, by human terms, so old, can speak to us today in 2020. There are 4 things that spoke to me in these short 4 verses about the situation we are finding ourselves in. Firstly, I love the way as soon as Aaron sees Moses, he kissed him, breaking every social distancing policy in the book. But in Aaron's greeting, he wanted absolutely from the start to say, "Brother, I love you," to encourage him. Whatever was happening, whatever was going on, he just wanted to say, "I love you." So let's make sure we do that today, whether we greet people in our houses, at least 2 meters away on our one walk, or via a phone call, or email, or conference call. Let's encourage each other. Maybe today, let's go out of our way to show our love for someone who we haven't spoken to for a while. Secondly, Aaron is there to play his part. God calls Aaron to do his job and Moses to do his job. They play to their strengths. Today, let us all play our parts in working as they did as one people of God, loving our neighbour as ourselves. This could be in collecting or delivering something. This could be in simply making sure that we stay home and protect ourselves and others. One part we can all play as believers is in prayer. We can all pray. Thirdly, look how the people responded. It says, "And the people trusted and listened, believing that God was concerned with what was going on with the Israelites and knew all of their afflictions." I don't know about you, but we have had to ration the amount of news we watch in our house. However, there's one listening that we can never get enough of, and that's listening to God. The people trusted and listened to God. So let's make a conscious effort today to stay connected to him remembering his goodness in the past and trusting in him today. Fourthly, after listening and trusting even before the people were saved, they bowed low and they worshipped. They humbled themselves, trusting him. There could only be one other reaction. They worshipped him, for he is worthy of all praise. Even in the midst of their suffering and in the midst of whatever we're going through, they worshipped him. Have a great day and God bless.